All right, bonjour heroes. This is week 2, part 5, I believe, of the Metal Gear Solid stream. Um, I'm probably halfway through MGS2, and I'm gonna jump right in. I think I'm gonna try something different this time. I think I'm gonna split this day into 2 parts, um, because I've run into some difficulties when dealing with Let me put my volume up a little bit. When dealing with the archiving. This is gonna be 4 hours, but I might split into two-hour chunks. If I remember correctly, I left off exactly in the room with Ames. He has a pacemaker, and I have a directional microphone and a enemy BDU. So I gotta stealthily find him and listen to his heartbeat while not outing myself as an enemy spy. Beep boop beep 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 boop beep boop beep 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 boop. We've seen this. Not this. Load the game. Ooh, that's some spoilers with that. Arsenal Gear Rectum. Guess what? I guess I wasn't watching cutscenes because I got towards the very end of the game on hard difficulty, faster than I got into about halfway through the game in normal difficulty. So I must have been kind of just playing as well as I could, efficiently as I could. Alright, I need 2 things to maintain my disguise, my BDU and this AK-47UX379. I forget the exact destination. There was an item here, I believe. They might have taken it out, or maybe it depends on the difficulty you're playing it at. I'm playing on normal in case you missed out. This American flag is like hung on the wrong side or something. There's an Easter egg related with this. I guess I'll activate it. Activate it. So this gameplay entails you staying away from that guard who keeps doing these check-ins. And when he's far away enough, you point this directional microphone at him and see if there's a beeping noise. Oh, he's right there actually. He's a sneaky bugger. There's a weird Easter egg surrounding this girl with the crossed legs. She crosses her legs when you look at her, but you can shoot her with the tranquilizer gun, put her to sleep, and then she spreads her legs open, and then now you can see between her legs. Oh god, I didn't mean to actually walk out there. I could have been caught. Since I know where the guy is, I'm standing right in front of him. I just want to look around because I kind of feel like I've never even seen this wall. I never even looked at this wall before. But unless I'm really mistaken, this is Ames. Yeah, there's the beep.
You're Ames, aren't you? You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you?
I don't know how he took that one off, wrapped all the way around his head.
I'm Richard Ames.
You're Ames, aren't you?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
Yeah, so this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, what's happening with nanocommunications are nanomachines transmitting telepathically? Are they just whispering and they can still hear each other?
Right here.
And that's why
Do you
Ocelot
really know
couldn't
where the
hear?
president is?
What exactly is
He was moved to the
nanocommunication?
first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor.
To me, it's just an excuse to render less
Is he still
cutscenes
there?
I don't know.
or
I
rig
can't
less
get a
cutscenes
response.
and
You don't think he's
use
been
more of these codecs.
like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right, and the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat,
What's that
brainwave
supposed to
pattern,
mean?
blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter.
This is pretty cool.
Save the of getting rid of him ourselves.
The further away you get from the source of talking, the smarter the text
Who
becomes.
knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You can see what's
You
behind that
think he
screen
was
way
working
better
for
with
them?
the
We can't
HD
discount
collection.
the possibility.
It looks pretty good,
Especially
pretty
with
clear.
that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be
The Patriots.
the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No,
What about the President?
the password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only more steps to outer heaven.
Outer heaven. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due, when you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
That's pretty cool. You could barely tell
If you will,
that they
I'll
both
put a
pointing
bullet
guns
in
at
your
each other
back instead.
in the regular version. At least I couldn't tell.
Stop this infighting. I took you both in when no one else
Or his
would.
stylish cape
You
flutter.
think
You couldn't
any
tell that either.
government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
How fancy.
It's happening again.
This
No,
damn right
man.
arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman. There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
I've heard
Total
of the
disruption
Compton
of
blah, blah.
electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The
Great stuff.
EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2.
Yes, cha-ching.
Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Quick, he's trapped in slow motion walk. Not a chance.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Running with an AK. It's like they switch these around just to see if they go fuck you up. That's not an AK. That's an M4.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot. You...
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face.
I'm 709 of tertiary
You know
unjunk
who he
something.
is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself.
People
We
remove
need a
articles of
blast.
clothing. Such cool in this game. Such cool. This took a while to get there.
Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive. You, but you died.
Sorry, strafing me movements. Now the BDU has been gimped. It no longer works as a as a stealth disguise in any area.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for a nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here, and the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the President for now.
All right.
Alright, before I move on, I'm gonna save and quit. Quit this fucking game! Quit it all! I wanna see that Easter egg
Jack, do you need to save?
in the previous cutscene. Yes, what else will I call you? So I need to save a new data. New data. I hope I don't miss my hour mark to stop the video.
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious.
At 8 o'clock, I need to
More
stop
so
it.
than
Already
before.
for 8
Does it
o'clock.
really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see.
Okay.
Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
To be a
Then
woman.
what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
You're a real egotistical woman.
He said it alright. Yeah. Because I'm gonna reset, I'm gonna actually kill somebody. In the balls. I meant to just hurt him. Oops. Huh? Oh, he's not dead. Do I have grenades? I have stun grenades. Ugh. Oh. Alright, that's enough funnin'. There we go. I was trying to do the soft reset, which is holding our top shoulder buttons and start and select. The gunplay in this game actually like kind of feels cool. They put in a lot of work into like the animations and like the effect of hitting people. It's pretty neat. Actually, I don't know why I even say it, because if I just skip the cutscenes, I'll be right where I was. I'll decide where to. Alright, the Easter egg is during the directional microphone cutscene. I need to aim into the left where the restroom is, and I hear a certain guard.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Ames, aren't you?
You're Ames, aren't you?
I'm gonna skip this coded cutscene. I think this might be the first coded cutscene that I'm gonna skip, so you can see the fast forwarding with Square. A lot better than MGS1. Here it is.
King! To come all the way to New York just to get hit with a bowel attack. What luck. Oh! This one's worse than that one up in Alaska. come to think of it, that commander chick really reminded me of someone. Who is she like again? Oh. Well, yeah. She's like her. Now that's a time I'd like to forget. Ridiculous that I had to get jacked for everything that was on me. When I think about it, that's when everything started to hit the skids. It's a shame. Up to that point, I was steady cruising on the elite course. Oh, here we go again. Oh. Still, that Russian crew is a pretty decent bunch. The president's escort guys get on my nerves, though. Oh, whatever. For now, just gotta hang in there. Oh, there's no paper.
I think that's it.
Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why?
He's still in there.
Who knows? They're a band of
Band of lunatics.
Anyway,
Yeah, so that's Johnny Sasaki. The guy Murrow beat up at the end of, or in the beginning of MGS1. And he was the guy keeping tabs on
Search
you
my
when you're in the
Hurry.
prison. Search my pockets.
Colonel.
I'm gonna save again to make sure I get the same conversation from Rose. I wouldn't want to save again in the future and get the same one.
What can I do for you, Jack?
What indeed? Normal. I'll just leave that as a safety save if there's something I forget to check.
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a
This
sudden?
is the same one, right?
Because I'm curious. More so
Yeah,
than before.
I'm pretty
Does it
sure
really
it's funny
bother
how I
you
already
that
blocked this
much?
conversation out.
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm a woman after all. I'm a woman. You don't want to know me. I'm a woman. La-di-da. La-di-da. Womanly chimes. Have by all.
Freeze!
Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it.
Are you going to shoot me?
Fuck off. As a matter of facts. You can also shoot near his head or shoot at his feet, and it creates the same effect. I'll just keep the tranquilizer gun because
Freeze!
I don't know why I'm coming over here. I'm just asking for trouble. Let me kick these for the good old times. Remember the days when you gotta shoot the magazines on the floor to look at the different pages? Those were funny. In MGS4, you could just turn to the magazine pages. Is there anything I need to do in B2? Let me go down real quick because I feel like I didn't look at the posters. Oh god, this shit's packed. This is a mistake. This is gonna be the debacle of the century. There it is. I'm gonna be a bitch about it and look at it here. Can you see me? Possibly. No scope. So just one poster and Ghost Babel, which I never beaten. I've played on the emulator and gotten relatively far. I think I got past the infamous like box puzzle segment. I think so. The worst part of the game people always reference is this part where you gotta jump on the correct conveyor belt and go to this like long sequence of puzzling boxes. Kind of weird. But yeah, it was a really cool Game Boy Advance game. Really like looked amazing. Oh. Whoops. Must have hit him in the navel of his neck. I'm swimming in M9 bullets. Alright, I got a new keycard, so I'm gonna go back to Strut F, the warehouse. And I'm pretty sure this is the part where the shitload of ciphers fly from different sides. I'm gonna wait a second to make sure that that doesn't happen. Wait, before I do. Yep, here they come. That I recall them being like 5, but it might just be that. Alright, let's go. If there's any more, I'll fight them along the way. Let me do a quick check. Yep, they're all gone. That's where the mine used to be. Is this Strut F? Looks like it. Yeah! So I don't have to go far to find the extra warehouses with extra guns that I need. Oop, that's not the gun I want. Yeah. Oh yeah, this grenade launcher. Another way to make guards dance and give you their dog tag is to aim like a rocket launcher at them. I think grenade launcher works as well. So that should be a nice quiet way to make them give up their stuff. Oh, okay, I'll go in here anyways. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna need the PSG-1 to proceed to Strut F. I mean, Shell 2 anyways. Why indeed?
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
This PSG-1T. Please. Do I have PSG-1T? No, I'm pretty sure I picked it up in this. I'm pretty sure I just missed it. I need to go back to that room where I picked up the PSG-1.
Nothing else to report.
No sign of the missing man.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. Nope. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Let's keep him. Oh wait, there's more rooms over here. I forgot about that. Now I finally have some grenades. PSG-1T. This is no key card. Here we go. I didn't crawl through here. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah. PSG1T. An event that goes up. Come on to party, have a few drinks, have a good time. Or something like that. Where's the other guy? Stairs? Yes, he is. Bum, bum, bum. This game is like really easy in a lot of ways because you could just snipe everybody with a tranquilizer. But sometimes it's kind of fun to just leave them in the environment and play kind of old schooly. I guess that's the way I get caught and embarrass myself though. So I look forward to that. Let me call. Let's see what this guy's up to. No response. Could it be he's getting the helicopter ready? This guy's dead. Colonel, you're still trucking.
Get out of Shell 1. According to Ames,
Damn,
the president is on the
bossy
first floor
motherfucker.
of Shell 2's core. Cross the connecting bridge from the north side of Strut D to get to Shell 2. That's where you need to go.
Excuse me.
Jack, do you need to save?
Our favorite girl.
Jack, have you remembered what day it is tomorrow?
No.
I see.
Not quite.
You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? What was it?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why does it have to be tomorrow?
I'm looking
So
for my
I can
cell
build
phone.
up enough courage first. And so you won't run away.
I would never do something like that.
Liar. Every time I want to talk about something, you suddenly remember that you have some work you have to do, or you get a stomach ache.
Hey, that's not...
You know it's true. What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything, and I won't try to run away.
Is that
On
so?
date.
Well then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah,
So you have to come back, okay?
I know.
I know. Excuse me, I'm gonna just put my alarm. 7:50 I'll put it. Just to make sure I don't forget. Because this game could be very engrossing. It could be grossly engrossing. That guy's still asleep. Still. Oops. Try to be slick about it. Do I have the Zone of the Enders box yet? It looks, yeah, yes I do. What's this one? Action figures. This is Zone of the Enders. Pretty cool how all of them look different, besides just having a... Just having like a stripe across them or something. Yeah. Nothing here. That's where I'm heading. I'm heading over there. I'll put this guy. Can't see him yet. Oh god, this place is popular as hell. I forgot. That's what I was afraid of.
I got you. Send reinforcements. Over there.
Here we go. That guy's so asleep. I don't know what's smarter, to go behind the boxes or to go under here. This is a pretty hazardous playthrough. A lot more than I expected. Nah, he's gonna do something about it, I guess.
Clear. Clear.
Okay. I would have been screwed if I would have hid behind the boxes. Woke my boy up. This is gonna make it more difficult. But not like a billion times more difficult. I guess I learned my lesson. I'll try going underneath. Whoops. Yoink. They even put that there for you so I could do that, but instead I really wanted to move forward and let me wait till he sweeps. Thank you. The fuck? Oh, he must have binoculared me. Oh no! I just killed somebody. Ah! When was the last time I think? Yeah, you know what? I gotta be out of evasion, I guess. Why did he turn around? You know what? I'm gonna keep it. The tragic story of Raiden trying to make his way through the Big Show incident.
What's that? Who's there?
Got armature hour. And I knew that guy was coming too. It's just gonna be a tale of him accidentally killing one person. Hopefully.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right,
Mida
I'm on
in
my
the
way
chat,
to Shell 2
trying to
right
console
now.
me.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2.
Ramba, why
If
are you gonna be
break
so
the beams,
mean? You
the
could've said-
Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
Oh, you mean my scope? Oh, look. Oh, well. Oh, well. I got eaten by a well.
And that must be the control unit.
Is this cutscene discalibrated or something? Why is he looking above it? Let me do another one. I'm doing a lot of roses, but I want to get.
Jack, do you need to save?
I want to go through most of her dialogue options. I feel like I haven't seen one of the ones I've always seen. One of the ones I've always heard. The one about her complaining about Jack's Spartan room, where she went into his room and oh my God, there's nothing in your room. I'm crying about
Jack,
it.
I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right.
I'll be alright.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well,
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
what?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so
He's real
cool, so confident.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
Kind of cut sometimes. Now will you answer me, Pliskin, now?
Don't try to shoot out control units with a handgun when the distance is too great. The weapon doesn't have that kind of range. Use the sniper rifle.
It does have that range.
Use the PSG-1 to take out those control units.
The only one I won't do this for is the fucker on the cipher. I still might fuck this up. I should have shot the cipher first. Is the one behind that? Stop aiming at the cipher. I think I got it. It's the one with the birds. I get confused because in the higher difficulties there's different orientate. I got it first try. No, that's lucky. In higher difficulties, there's ones like here to the side, like off this railing. All right. Here's the moment of truth. If I fail this, I should go for this one first. Yep. That's why I should go for that one first.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Ronnie's asking why I didn't do the chin-ups because there's very little benefit of it, and the coding conversations only get funny. When I do like over 300 push-ups, you could just start saying that I'm wasting my time. There you go. See? Do it first. Great job, Ronnie says. Yep, I did great shooting that thing. After getting all these first shot, I got it again. Nope. Got it. Don't forget the small ones. The chat of one demands it. Says Ronnie, he wants chin-ups. Alright, seems I'm missing one. Oh, over there. This was actually kind of slightly perilous. This boss fight is very difficult in extreme.
Raiden, I
This
found
boss
us
fight is one of the boss
alive.
fights that give me the
I'm
most
all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasakas.
tears.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages?
That's pretty
They're being
short-sighted of
held at
Snake.
Level B1 in
If
the
it's not
core.
there, then where is it? He should say.
You didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
I found
Okay.
Ames,
How
and I
many
saw
hostages are there?
I saw
There's a few
Johnny
short of
Sasaki in the
30.
bathroom.
One dead and several wounded.
The Kasaka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it.
Nope,
It can't
Arakan
come
had not
after
showed
us
up
if it
yet.
can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasaka?
Yeah.
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the
The
KA-62 in VR.
VR.
There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
There he is.
Let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otakon.
Otacon?
Is he gonna be
Hey,
okay?
Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders!
Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And
Now
now
this
this
Otacon.
Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the
I
big
honestly
shell.
think that would make
Snake
a cool
and his
game,
partner
or at least a
aren't
cool like
terrorists.
Jack, why are you
comic book
defending them?
and or like
I
short
look back on
stories
what I've done here
of like
so
the
far,
philanthropy
and things
adventures.
Like training and sense of duty alone won't get you
Just these
through
short
a
missions of
sneaking
them
mission
finding a
like
Metal Gear
this.
and blowing it
Jack,
up.
are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
That's what you
Maybe
say about
that's
Big
true.
Boss.
But they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Yeah, Metal Gear Poopas. This thing! This thing! Hey, buddy. Apparently he did log in a bunch of hours into the VR. Oh, fancy seeing you here.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the
It's funny how the
Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here.
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake.
No, that is not Solid Snake.
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You were mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover. Stop impersonating him.
Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid. That the best you can do, Snake?
Did I get it?
Drown, you fools, for interfering!
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Use this!
Tougher than I thought! I'll let you go out in style! I'll shred you to pieces! Is that the best you can do? More ammo. Catch. I'll let you go out in style. What the? What the? Take this!
There's something coming up!
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
They got my eye! Fab! Go! Ha!
Hey, what's that? It's running on water. Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh,
The president's all yours.
okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it, 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Come on, Colonel, tell them. It's a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Okay.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the President and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the President. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Oh my. Let me do some spraying, cleaning around here. This fire might be infinite. Infinite fire. Oh no, it's not. But I still can't get through here. Oh, I already have my cell phone equipped. How convenient. Use a cooling spray to pull it out. That was a waste of time. I could have died there. Wasn't there AK? Oh, it's AK suppressors over there. Oh god, I almost died. Excuse me, I'm typing something in the chat. Alright, this is Brutus. Ah, barely unmade it.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
I wonder if I can make it on here right like this. I think I can.
No.
Let me try. I'm gonna rack up so many continues here.
Jack, please answer me. Jack!
At least we'll hear all the different Jacks. There you go. Much better. This is the tough part. All right. Second try isn't that bad. I've missed that many times. Oops, don't want to do the sticker missile at that. That wouldn't be wise. Although it'd probably blow the fire away. I think maybe. Oops. AK suppressor. No, nobody could hear my AK. Fire! That came out of nowhere. Two guys are gonna appear there and you'll be like, alright.
This is not a pretty sight.
RP Peter Stillman.
Check the situation.
Come on, guys. Walk forward a bit. Alright, not bad. Jump! This one is not so lucky. Yeah. We caught Snake.
Raiden, you cover the president. Make contact with him before the confirmation of the nuclear launch code. We're going to start repairs on the Kamov. That should keep our hands full for a while. I did a round of Shell 2 during bomb disposal. Let me know if you have any questions.
Have you ever heard of Outer Heaven?
Outer Heaven?
Yeah. Know anything?
No. What about it?
The terrorist leader mentioned it. Something about being close to reviving Outer Heaven.
Is that right?
Well, do you know anything?
No. But whatever their goal is, they're probably up to no good. We've got to stop them.
Yeah, right.
Strange Outer Heaven is in public knowledge.
I thought I heard of AIM somewhere before. DIA would mean we're talking about Nastasha's ex-husband.
Nastasha? Nastasha Romanenko? Isn't she the one who wrote In the Darkness of Shadow Moses?
Yeah, she helped me out during the Shadow Moses incident. She was also actively involved in the philanthropy organization following the incident.
Where is she now?
Your guess is as good as mine, but she's probably still a heavy smoker. Vamp is a member of Dead Cell. Born in Romania, his specialty is knives. But I guess you know that by now. When he was just a kid, he lost his family to a terrorist bomb that went off in a church they were attending. His body pierced by a crucifix, Vamp was buried under the rubble for 2 days before he was finally rescued. During those 2 days, he survived by feeding on the blood of his family to quench his thirst. That was how he acquired a taste for blood.
So that's why they call him Vamp.
No, Vamp isn't for vampire, it's because he's bisexual. Rumor has it, Vamp was the lover of Scott Dolph, the Marine Commandant who accidentally died 2 years ago. Scott Dolph was also the father of Fortune, the Dead Cell leader.
Fortune's old man? But Fortune and Vamp?
You noticed, eh? Not bad for a rookie.
Right.
As you say, Vamp and Fortune are very close. Not lovers, but very close.
Friends?
No, there's more to their relationship than that.
But Vamp was her father's lover.
Would it have been better if it was with her mother?
Well,
I don't really think they care what you think. Focus on the mission.
by the way, have you ever met the guy before?
No.
But he seemed to know you.
Right. Well, No, it can't be.
What?
Nothing. I told you the Dead Cell is a group of madmen. I wouldn't take anything they say very seriously.
Just checking something in the chat during those coded conversations. There are soldiers here. Oh god. I knew it was going to happen, but for some reason I thought I could make it.
Right, come in. Right. Right.
Ryan, something about those pictures have a strange aspect ratio. I'll just do this instead. That's better. If only I could do this in MGS1 what the crane is. Oh, I got to go.
What? I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
This guy. Oh, I got my knee. The P got my knee. Oh, I got my face. I wonder if like this could have been considered like some sort of like sexual act in the game. AO. But this is pretty awesome because it's gone. I recall there being like a drops going on screen if you're looking. Maybe that was an omission in the HD collection. I'll have to look it up later. Further investigation needed. He finished up. Or now he's just gonna do number 2. I guess you're looking for me. This little catches fire. Sewage treatment facility, biochem lab, power plant, assembly facility, warehouse, processing facility. It's pretty cool how like they gave all the struts like a purpose or something, even though you only go into 6 of them or 6 or so of them.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Change the plan because of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
I've been waiting for this.
Comes first.
Damn it. Where's Ocelot?
Not here. Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga,
We'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All
Couldn't he
right.
like open it up
Come
and just
back
pull apart a few
immediately.
wires?
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done.
Robert, slow down there. Alright, I should be. Then I was offline. Back? I'm asking. Hopefully they say yes. You're back. Hopefully they say yes. You're back. Back. If chat sees me write
President
a
Johnson?
letter and send it, that's because I'm
So
testing
you're
if it's still
finally
connected.
here.
Because if I just
You've been
send
expecting
anything to
me?
chat, it reconnects.
Your equipment, that skull suit, isn't exactly
And Jen's
standard
having fun with it.
military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man?
Oh yeah.
Well, who are you?
Foxhound,
Would
sir.
you expect any less?
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes,
so that
sir.
we can save money on cutscenes.
Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
This is it.
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
The Patriots couldn't possibly be real
Whether
people
you believe
after
it or not, the
the
balance
end of
of
this
power
game.
rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly.
Global chaos.
When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the
use
Patriots.
dual katanas?
Shortly
No.
thereafter,
Well, for Solidus.
Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing.
Look at it, baby.
To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Cut it right now. Cut it.
This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe. And Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
I don't need to stop the stream anymore because it was already stopped by my faulty streaming.
Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Come on,
Do
quit
it!
it. Stop it, man.
That's your role! Oh! No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission
Hey,
and
Sin-Sun. Welcome.
My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
One last thing. Dress more like a man. Oh. All right. Speaking of more like a man. Oh god, that's so mean. I'm just grinding his face on the floor. Oh god. I thought he had a dog tag. I guess I'm mistaken. Shawink.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop
And
to
get your
Arsenal
complete
Gear
makeover
once
to
and
make
for
it look
all.
more manly.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention.
If you say so.
I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can
That's
find
new
out.
on me.
Ryden,
Did you
we're
hear
running out
that,
of
the
time.
Patriots?
Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Ryden out.
What's your status, Ryden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house
That's
down.
good news.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right,
I
the
saw it on
reporters
news,
blamed
that's
you
off
for sinking
topic.
the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
What are we talking about?
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
He worked for the Patriots.
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
By the way, Manhattan means Island of Hills in Algonquin.
This room is
The
usually pretty rock.
rumors about Big Shell being a big cover-up are all true.
Otacon?
I had Snake check everything out. Sure, there's some facilities to clean up the pollution, but they're not running at full capacity. Don't you think it's funny that even though 2 years have gone by since the incident, they haven't managed to clean up all the crude oil? Of course, the media doesn't report that kind of thing. I think they're having fresh shipments of crude oil brought in to replace the stuff they'd cleaned up. The story you were told about toxic chemicals being released if the plant were blown up also seems pretty fishy. I don't think it's actually true. Information is being suppressed on a huge scale. These guys seem to think that the new Metal Gear is worth all the effort and money they're spending on it.
So I've been lied to all along.
No, I think even your CO didn't know what was going on. And that's probably what he's been telling you.
I didn't mean by the Colonel. I meant by you.
Huh? We never lied to you. We just didn't tell you everything, that's all. You know, you're a pretty interesting guy. You're just like Snake said.
What did he say?
That you're a weak, simple-minded, stubborn fool.
A weak, simple-minded...
Ah, don't worry. He didn't mean anything bad by it.
Nothing bad? Well, what could possibly be worse than that? That lying, useless, backstabbing, mincing son of a...
Raiden, I'm his friend. I know him better than anyone else. I know he's not that kind of guy.
Yeah, so what?
And, by the way, there's one more thing you should probably know about Snake.
What?
He's right here.
Next to you?
Yup.
Did he hear...
every word?
I'm just gonna get back to the mission now.
That's a pretty good recorded conversation. Now to replace that with a rose-coded conversation.
What can I do for you, Jack? Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
I think this is the one
I'm
about his
so
room.
lonely.
This is my favorite one, I think.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not
Your empty
always.
room! Ah!
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you
Let's
head
see,
for the door.
it might not be.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the
The bed
night.
sheets.
I'm scared of the night.
It's for your own
It's got
good.
nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night?
My toenails are too
What's
long.
that
I'll
supposed
scratch
to
your
mean?
ankles.
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I
Yeah.
forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you. Because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core.
All right, now I should be up to speed. I've had some pretty catastrophic problems with my streaming right now. I've had plenty of technical problems, but never really with the streaming. The streaming has usually been pretty rock solid. I never really had a problem with that, or an issue with that. Now we're finally back. We're going to jump into more coded calls.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left stick.
Push the punch button to dive down.
Colonel
from
just
the
sounds
surface.
different to me when he's here.
Colonel, I want some background information on Emma Emmerich.
I've got it right here, direct from the National Security Agency's personnel files. Apparently, she was involved in some sort of high-level project, but there's no details on that. Her record shows that she resigned from the agency 2 years ago. Emma Emmerich, full name Emma Emmerich Danziger. Members of her family call her E.E.
Danziger.
After divorcing Hal Emmerich's father, her mother took Emma to England and raised her there. Danziger is her mother's maiden name, but she prefers Emmerich.
So if you
After
see a
returning home to
Danziger
England, her mother married Robinson,
in Phantom Pain, then we know what's
the
up.
following details are from a report filed with the NSA when she joined the agency. Just before graduating from high school, Emma injured Robinson in self-defense during an alleged assault on her person. As a result of this incident, she followed in the footsteps of her stepbrother, Hal Emmerich, and left home to enroll in Oxford. It is believed that at this particular point in her life, she was extremely angered by the fact that her brother failed to protect her. Consequently, she lost all family connections and is very resentful. She seems to believe that her brother is to blame for everything. While attending Oxford, she was noted for her success in a deciphering event sponsored by British GCHQ.
They may not be blood related,
GameCube
but she sure
HQ.
sounds like Otacon's sister.
There's more. Raiden, do you recall a certain situation that's more or less become a legend among hackers? To refresh
When
your
Anonymous
memory,
took down the
at the
PSN
time,
servers,
just
yeah.
about all of our nation's
Emma Emmerich was behind
communications
it.
and information resources were concentrated at NSA in Fort Meade. In fact, NSA's basement facility operated round the clock to amass data obtained not only from public communications, but everything from satellite to wiretap operations as well. I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that whoever controlled the NSA facility could move the world. On January 24th, in the year 2000, the facility suffered a total system shutdown for a 73-hour period.
Did they ever figure out the cause?
It's believed that a small group within the government had arranged the incident with the assistance of a notorious group of crackers. The result was a full review of NSA's safety measures, which in turn led to the decision to shift the data gathering operations to an isolated location that would be safe from physical attack as well as cyber terrorism.
And where might that be?
My security clearance couldn't get me that information, but I did find out that one of the key members of the hacker group was none other than Emma Emmerich. Although she started off as a specialist in artificial intelligence and complex logic, Emma is now regarded as a computer genius.
That would make her a prime candidate for recruitment in the intelligence community, wouldn't it? And knowing most of the intelligence agencies, I doubt fair play was a major concern in their recruiting efforts.
Your assumption's correct. The government played on her weakness, her strong hate for Hal Emmerich, the brother who left her when she was 6 years old.
She hates him that much?
When she was 6 years old, Emma and her father were involved in a pool accident. She survived, but her father drowned.
What did the police have to say about that?
The report states it was an accidental death.
Isn't that about the time that Otacon left his home and family?
Exactly. But I don't have any idea why he chose to do so.
Does Emma blame Otacon
Emmerich.
for her father's death?
I don't
Like
think
Emma
so.
Limerick.
Her hate seems to stem from the fact that she believes Otacon abandoned her. You see, although the two weren't directly related, they were said to be very close.
Too
It's rumored
close
that sibling
for my
rivalry
Christian
was what
sensibilities.
launched her career as a hacker. 4 years ago, the government leaked her the details of the Shadow Moses incident. In doing so, they were able to recruit her for the NSA. I also have little doubt that they also used the NSA hacking affair as a means to convince her to cooperate.
You think that her hate drove her to frame Snake and Otacon?
That, I don't know.
Colonel, did you hear the truth about the Shadow Moses incident?
Yeah.
Snake wasn't a terrorist.
You look thrilled.
Huh? Well, yeah.
So you just believe everything that he told you then?
What did you say?
Don't trust him. He isn't in the simulation.
Simulation again. What exactly are you talking about?
Don't put your trust in him. Just carry out your duties to the best of your abilities. Do you understand, Raiden?
Yeah, I understand. Oh, mashing so hard it stops registering. You gotta just mash slow there. I've seen a coding conversation here. It's really weird. I saw it on another stream.
Snake, it's Stillman. Stillman's here.
Yeah?
He was waiting for me.
Right.
Yeah. What is that supposed to mean? What's the purpose of that? The left side is easy because you just go down, up, and then to the right. Oh, I recognize this place. Guess what?
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, haven't had no vacancies. I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
That's pretty cool texture work.
I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. a nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane.
I wonder what Denzel's leader was like if he had any weird powers. It's a pretty fucking weird group. Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel move from the
Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Alright, this thing is kind of unique because if you aim with the L1 lock on,
What's going on?
he dodges all your shots like a Psycho Mantis. No, I wasn't trying to jump into the thing, I was trying to hang off the ledge. How do I do that? Alright, we're fighting. So you could tap L1 to find him, but then when you actually shoot at him, nothing will find him. Yeah, he says. So there's a funny exploit by hanging off the ledge, which I was trying to do. In the center pool. He comes at you and he tries to slash you. Here he goes. When he crouches down to slash you, you get up and punch him out. So that's pretty much the easiest way to fight him in hard difficulties. In face. Now that he's in the water, I could deplete his oxygen by shooting the surface of the water to make the lag to make him come out quicker. Relatively. Let me try. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do this many combo. Okay, it's something like it's almost like that. One of these days I'm just gonna crack. Oh! I just shot a fucking missile at him. That's right. He's a big boy. Very dog man. just jumped in. Alright, that's better. You unequip it and then you look away. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Pretty good damage. I'm gonna shoot out these floodlights. Yeah, he's a frisky fucker. Still have my cell phone equipped. I'm gonna equip the rations. Wow, look at all those knives.
Yeah.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Because it feels like the M4 is like the first game to like, it's like the first gun to be like a redundant gun. In previous Metal Gears, the Eerie gun had like a very specific use. Like there was one handgun, one machine gun, stuff like that. Ah! Almost hit it. But in future Metal Gear, there's like a billion machine guns and a billion handguns. You know, there's a lot of redundancy. And I feel like the M4 was like the first step towards that. That's not worth getting. There's just two mines at the opposite edges of that screen. I'm not sure what that is. There's always been like these cockroaches on the floor there. I think they're cockroaches. Go up, up. Thank you. Oh God. Hey, it's a nerd. Pentasmine. Alright, there's a sniper section coming up. Alright, that's very difficult on hard difficulties. C4. Stingy as lockers. Since she doesn't want to come out. Ah, I can't put him on. What about here? React. In this game, you could actually shoot the C4. You couldn't in MGS1, and they actually chain explode. They did it in MGS1. It kind of sucks that there's no actual use for the C4.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
Nanos.
Well, do you?
I do.
Nino.
Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
My butter.
Come on, we have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
Kind of a weird jingle.
We better move.
Oh my God, it's water.
I can't swim.
This transition's funny because she's just freaking out in this transition. I can't swim. I can't swim.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me.
You're a real
My
egotistical
mother,
woman.
when we needed him the most.
self-centered.
When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I had trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
Hey, genius.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
Hey, genius.
Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is
Her glasses are jittery and weird.
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. I don't take. Oh, I'm gonna take the slow path. Oh yeah. I wonder what happens when I call. No.
Raiden, take Emma and go to strut L. There's a ladder down onto the oil fence on the ocean surface from that strut.
Whoa! They didn't have to explain how to hold her hand. I already knew that shit.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid.
Remind me when I was a kid and my shitty brother almost ever die.
I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids.
Gross.
You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Look at this fucking chican.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel, I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to
That's a funny
Shell
line.
1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be
I already
careful.
knew how to do that because I
You
did
won't
that
be
to
able to
get
use
here.
any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
That's funny.
How?
EE, is that you?
How?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got
It's
time
sibling
for this.
love.
Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Haha, take that. I want to make sure I'm still streaming. Make her stand up, and then we'll stand up, and then we'll walk away. I'm so cruel. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Because I want to try some things.
Jack, do you need to save? Jack, about trying to break into your room.
Rose, just forget about it.
No, listen to me.
Forget
I
about
said I
it.
did it because I was worried about you, but it wasn't just that.
What?
I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else?
Another woman.
Rose.
I really thought so, because sometimes you're so horribly cold.
You know I wouldn't.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So I...
Did you get in?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room. Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Alright, now that I have this dummy right here, I want to explain a few things about my escape tech, which I've constantly demonstrated throughout this playthrough that doesn't work, because I've been caught like about 7 times in this playthrough, and my escapes have been this bumbling, hilarious debacle. They turned off the floodlights, I couldn't shoot them off. So when you get caught by a guard, their behaviors kind of change a little bit. Besides them shooting at you, if you try and cartwheel at them like this, they try and kick you in midair. In my experience, it's kind of like a 50-50 crapshoot of whether or not they're going to hit you. If you try to go up to them and flip them like that, then they usually duck and then kick you. The same goes for choking them out. They duck and they kick you. That's why one of the most effective things to do in this game is to punch and then do what you want to do. Because when you punch them, they don't necessarily have an AI routine designed around defense against a punch. Besides just kicking you, because you're close. If you punch, but you punch them quicker than they usually kick you. Punch him, that kind of interrupts all their AI routines, and then you could grab him and choke him out, or flip him. You know, then like their AI routines to like dodge your grabs go out the window after they get punched once. So that's kind of the most effective thing to. That is escape tech. When I'm talking about escape tech, none of this worked. You know, whoa, is that my cell phone? God, this thing is used so rarely that when it comes up, it like totally freaks me out. Be careful, there are clever mines right there. You don't say. Where's my mine detector? Damn, they really put that trigger like right next to the mines. I can't even pick them up. I wonder if I can shoot them. Yes, I can. I wonder if this one will hurt me. Yes, it will. Now, since I've messed around with her, let me see what happens when I keep messing around. Wake up, girl. The coolant spray has a hidden thing. I'm also reloading chat because my chat I don't think is working. Doesn't Emma have a frequency I could call her at? I forget.
Be careful, Raiden. You're a dead man if you fall into the life reaction tank.
That's right. The life reaction tank cleanses polluted water with microorganisms. These organisms are activated by pumping them with large volumes of oxygen. As a result, the water's specific gravity is extremely light, making it impossible to remain afloat. Once you fall in, you'll never come up.
No comments about me beating up your sister?
Okay, Raiden, let me talk to Emma.
Oh.
Sure. One condition. No arguing.
No problem. Put her on. EE, is that you?
Yes? What do you want?
Why did you get involved in weapons development? A lot of people will get hurt. Even more will die. I'm talking about the destruction of homes and cities, radioactive contamination for years to come. You, of all people, should know the horror of nuclear weapons. You know about our family's dark history. Why, EE? Why?
You left me. You made my life a living hell.
I didn't have a
choice. To get away from you.
Don't lie to me. The pool You could never look me in the eye after the accident. You took the easy way out so you wouldn't have to face me. That way you could avoid responsibility every day. You ran. You ran away so you wouldn't have to face the pain.
No, that's not why I left.
You left me and took the easy way out.
That's not true. I left the house because...
You're a criminal, just like me.
A criminal?
I know what you did. You manipulated our account on the network.
But...
Look at what you're doing now. You're nothing but a cracker.
No.
Oh man, that's harsh words, man.
For the cause.
The cause?
Caucasian,
what cause?
please.
Justice?
For peace, EE. I'm not like Snake. I can't carry a gun and face the enemy. That's why I do what I do best.
Oh, right. Nice justification, Hal. Forget about being a criminal. You'd make a great lawyer.
All right already. That's enough.
I love Snake's like, fuck these two nerds. God, why am I surrounded by nerds? I'm a soldier, not a fucking idiot. Alright, let me find Emma. Let me see how to say about me punching her repeatedly. I wasn't abusing EE, she was my dummy in my demonstration of escape tech. TM. Escape tech
Emma, you okay?
theory is sound.
Yeah, sort of.
But my execution was bad.
Look, I'd like to talk to him.
Him? You mean Otacon?
You just did, and you just like chewed his ear out.
Yeah? What is it?
Up to now, scientists have continued to be active participants in war. What's your opinion?
There's no
What
doubt
a loaded
that war
question.
has been an ideal event that fuels the progress of science. But therein lies the trap.
Gosh.
We scientists must establish some form of work ethic. It's a tragedy that both the government and the military act as sponsors to modern science.
What are you talking about? The atom and hydrogen bombs were born from laboratories owned and operated by universities and private enterprises. Los Alamos and the Lawrence Livermore labs were run by universities. There's nothing strange about that.
Weapons development and universities. This may come as a surprise, but science requires that information be exchanged freely.
You're referring to the will of Professor Oppenheimer, aren't you?
For me, science and weapons always existed at different levels. I never thought that my research results would bring about misfortune to others. That was until the Shadow Moses incident.
I have no regrets.
That's where you're wrong. We scientists know the dangers of a nuclear threat. It's up to us to protect the people. We can't allow it to be exploited by nations or their politics. Man and nuclear weapons cannot coexist. Mere mortals were never meant to handle nuclear fusion.
Science defines me. My government respects me. Can you tell me what's wrong with that? Can you?
Okay, that's enough.
Once again, poor old Snake.
How are you, Emma?
Okay, I think.
Say that after I put some C4 on you. Where's my C4? Nah, I won't do that yet. Because I already triggered a bunch of coded conversations that I don't want to lose. So I'm going to advance to the next area. You heard that? Coded conversations are more important than your life, Emma. This town was built on coded conversations. Let's spin her round and round and round, round. Is that
Emma,
really water?
Snake and
Looks
Hal
like
are waiting for
soda
us
pop.
in Shell 1's computer room.
Soda pop. Soda
I've got
pop.
this disk that the president gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
How could you
Why
tell
did
from
the
the floppy
president
disk?
give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the president?
He's dead.
President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well,
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry. How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes. but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right.
Weren't you told? Wouldn't you know those words?
Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen
Because
by
it's like
the public.
MJ is so ahead of his
By
time.
deleting
It
such
is!
information, the Patriots can shape the course of history
Base
as they see
Kojima and the
fit.
prophecies.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited.
Kojima's actually
On
an
the other
anagram
hand,
for
digital
Nostradamus.
information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Venus in Cancer.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably. But the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room.
My
Is he
boy.
safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
You can see a Arsenal gear on that
Did
door.
you know that in the old days,
shape of
miners
it.
used to take a canary
I forgot
into
to
the
show it
mine
off
shafts
earlier.
to
We
detect
might not be able to
toxic
see it.
gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more
Whoa,
cute.
slow down there.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. So there's a codec conversation that I don't want to miss, but I don't know exactly where it is. And it's Snake about to fight Olga. I think it's right before the sniper section. I'm gonna do it. You can make it, girl. Actually, no, you can't. You're gonna start dying. That should be fine. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. And it's kind of a cool thing because Snake is like, I'm busy right now. Here it goes. And then later they allude to it. Oh god, these cockroaches. Well, first I'm gonna show off a kind of funny thing. Ew. Girl, kiss me. Kiss me. That was funny. Ugh, gross. You know, see something even grosser.
Bugs!
Oh no, she didn't get knocked out. Man, this girl got fucking some things of steals. There you go. I recall the cockroaches crawling all over her. I guess they just crawl all over you. Hey girl. You ever slept with cockroaches? Yeah, they crawl all over me. They're crawling on my rash.
Bugs!
Yeah.
I can't handle bugs. I hate them.
Alright, I'm gonna do this the nice way instead of choking her out. Let me call her and see if she's super angry at me for like murdering her.
Bugs? I hate bugs!
You don't hate choking you out and knocking you out and leaving you in a pile of bugs?
Bugs! I can't handle bugs.
'Cause that's
I hate them.
that's pretty
Emma,
bad too.
We have to go through here.
No! Never! I can't!
Emma.
I can't stand bugs! I am not moving!
Oh, what the hell? Use a cooling spray to drive the bugs away. That makes me wonder how much more cell phone conversations you could actually have. Or cell phone text, I should say. Alright. Let's go.
Raiden, take Emma and go to strut L. There's a ladder down onto the oil fence on the ocean surface from that strut.
Alright, I'm gonna get her and place her over here. I believe there's a guy who appears once you go partially down. Actually, yeah, he appears there when you're coming with Emma. But let me get rid of all the other guys first. Oh. Oh, hi. Alright, let me take Emma, since I'm already down here. You like my cell phone? It got text messages. It got buttons you could dial telephone numbers with. It's really quite advanced. There he is. I should have gone for it, but I'm just gonna wait for him to come. Come on. Does he only come when Emma?
Freeze!
And I think another guy appears at the entrance. But still maybe one person that I'm missing.
Freeze!
What the fuck?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Oh my god. This run is so hilarious. Damn. This girl ruined it for me. Come on. Come on, come on. Actually, they might have saw me. But I don't think so. I don't think this is a good place to put her, but it's as good as any. Ah, fuck. My chat must be dead. I can't see people's reaction to that. Okay, whatever you guys reacted, react again. In about 20 seconds when my chat's back up. Actually, you guys hear me say that. Here lies sleeping graveyard of. Alright, my chat's back up. Kenzo's angry. Kenzo, I barely see anything to say. My chat goes down so frequently. I've seen you post like 2 things in total. I don't know how much things you're saying.
Onto the oil fence on the ocean surface from.
There's somebody in here. Actually, never mind. If I go in there, it's probably gonna spawn somebody right here in front of Emma. Wazoo's here. I need to find some sort of chat app that displays my chat like an RFC channel. I'm pretty sure those exist. I've seen them on streams. I feel like there's more of those, but let me go ahead and. I've used very little rations in this round compared to like Metal Gear Solid 1. I was using rations constantly. Kind of just goes to show that the game's in general more or less forgiving. Why don't I ever use auto shoot? Yeah, I could, like I just used it right there. It is useful. Sometimes I either forget to do it, or I do it, but I still fail. Hold on. Oh god, I just got like a bomb of angry gibberish in Steam messages. There are claim of mines there. I wonder what happens if I push Emma into the fire. Nah. I'll drag her away. Oh, like the jump from cover shooting? That wouldn't have been useful in that situation. At least after I ran up the stairs. I could have used that when I was still downstairs. Because there's no jumping out of cover over an object, just to the side of a wall. Besides, I want to use that technique to make
Damn it.
and
What's
dodge
wrong?
the fortune shots.
This door is security level 5.
You know, that's the purpose of that thing.
I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
You have no idea, Wazo. Fire Extinguisher Simulator 2001. Alright, maybe it's here. Ah, I already missed it. Fuck. He's fighting right now. Fuck. I hate that. Alright, there's an enemy right here. Alright, I'm gonna do this thing that y'all want me to do so much. That guy is really... That's one of the reasons I don't like to do it, because I get stuck on the wall. Oops. Ran you into a corner there because I was reading chat. Thanks, action button. Maybe. No. I want to get the awesome quality conversation. Now I know where it is. It's outside there.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet. Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I
Come
can
on,
climb down
numbnuts.
on my own.
Okay, follow me.
Well, you came in halfway through the second game of the series. Of course, you're not going to understand what's going on. It's even going to get more insane when I fucking deliver this package of sadness to the fucking saddest character in the series. And it's just like this singularity of sadness just rips open in the universe, and it's just like so sad. And I don't mean sad like emotional sad, I'm like so sad like shake your head sad and facepalm sad. Stick around, Walzo, because this is gonna get real. This is gonna be some serious like fucking Will Smith and the other guy standing up slowly saying shit just got real. Do you feel
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see.
Will be sun or rain. Which one of these will show? Zoom in. Zoom in more than you zoom
Enemy
in.
soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across.
If you're all 14, forget it.
This is Raiden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to
Fucking
cross
chat.
the water from here.
Can Emma
Have to
walk?
reconnect to chat
Yeah,
again.
she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Putang Bridge?
The oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's time to play sniper.
not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in advanced mode level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR? Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't
Whatever
hit
you posted in
Emma.
chat, Kenzo, you gotta post
right
it again.
now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Kenzo's talking
Trust
to
me.
me about
What if I fall into the sea? I
a
can't
big
swim.
show
You were doing pretty
that
good
I
a
was
few
creating in
minutes ago.
Minecraft that was
Okay.
hugely off
Think you can
scale.
do it?
It was a
Would you take
billion
no for an
feet
answer?
tall.
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
Right, there's a lot of Easter eggs with the directional microphone here. Let me see if I get this one right off the bat.
Yeah. Too shaky. What if I fall? I'm scared. I'm so tired. Everything's okay here.
I wonder if I didn't listen.
Emma?
I'm okay, thanks to you. You're better than I thought.
Emma, you okay?
Yeah, it's kind of like having a guardian angel. I could get used to this.
Emma?
I'm okay, thanks to you. I don't want to do this.
Actually, let me get rid of that guy all the way over there.
Ow!
Fine, I'll use Phantasm game. You win. I forgot about the mines.
This isn't happening.
That was the main thing you had to take care of in Extreme because the mines are fucking right up on her ass. Let me do that. Here I had plenty of time. That was just me being fucking... Excuse me? Fuck. Everything I learned in the VR missions just went out the window. There you go.
Ow! Here. How did all this happen?
There we go.
Too shaky. What if I fall? I can't do this. How did all this happen? I'm scared.
God damn it. I was reading chat. Ay.
I can't do this.
I'm not sure exactly.
How did all this happen?
Is Ronnie just talking about the Johnny Sasaki thing, or is there something else that I don't know about?
Everything's okay here.
Emma?
I'm okay, thanks, dude.
Yeah, I'm not finding. Emma just ate 12 bullets. Man, the Petaza been last for shit. I'm making doubly sure nobody shows up on this side. Let me see if it's here. It might be in the second one.
Phew. Safe, I guess. If I managed to get this far, it must be thanks to that Raiden guy. What is the deal with him? He's got a weird name, dresses pretty weird too. And I'm not really sure about the way he holds my hand and things. He's easy on the eyes though, so I guess I can let that slide. But I got my own ideas about that hair. I wonder if it's... well, it must be. I could ask him later. He'd probably get ticked off. I'll leave him alone.
Alright, that must have been it. Alright, that must have been it.
Emma, about what you said behind that column there.
What are you talking about?
Can I just say something?
Sure.
This is my real hair, okay?
Of course. As if I said anything about that.
That's funny. Let me get rid of this quick. Whoa. I don't think this guy is necessary to get rid of, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Wow. That's hilarious.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on Strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just
Alright,
call
Snake,
me
I'm
when
gonna
you want me to
need you on
shoot.
this one. I should get rid of these guys as quickly as possible. Turns out a lot of these guys are gonna die now.
I
because
can't
Snake is
handle
gonna
this
do it.
alone.
Okay, I'll take care of it. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. My sniping field will be limited to the area you're watching through your PSG-1 scope. Keep a good lookout on Emma's surroundings, even while I'm shooting, all right?
Both PSG one shots.
Just a little more.
There she is. Snake does even better in the cutscene. In the cutscene, he's like, he like snipes 3 ciphers with his pistol. Let me change my position because oh wait, I'm gonna miss the Johnny one.
Freeze!
There you go.
A girl?
Almost
What are
missed
you
it.
doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach!
Doesn't like the same sound effect they use in MGS3.
This place is about to sink. Just get out fast, okay?
This is about to sink, God.
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one.
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny. Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, if we run into each other again... Huh. What a weird guy.
What a weird guy. Load up. Akiba, he's a nice man. Let's go. Sometimes.
Do I need to clear things with Otacon before I ask her out?
Let me see if he's something about it.
I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. I'm going to show you how.
No, I guess not. Better get this quick. Well. Good thing that's many trigger alert phrase. Last cipher got the best of me. I wonder if Snake purposely doesn't shoot that one. Oh, I guess it showed him landing water right there. Oh no, his knife dick. Snake has the clearest shot in the world. Thanks, Snake. I just realized that I might go slightly over schedule because there's a series of pretty long cutscenes coming up and I don't want to interrupt them. Ooh. Magic pixel. Magic pixel. Magic pixel. Thank you. Come again. Ah, my knife dick. This part, he fucking snipes them out.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard! How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out.
I'll be there.
Be there or be square. I feel like this was also added in the Substance version. Just run across the water. I may be wrong though, because that's actual animation that seems like too expensive for the Substance version.
Snake, what's your situation over there?
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is
I wonder
your
if Waldo's
disc.
still watching.
You better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Digital camera. Slightly excessive. No, I thought it directly looked. Now it's gonna look. There you go. Gosh. Alright, here it comes. Cockroaches. Oh, it's right here. There we go. This is the end times.
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm here.
Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Here comes the
Just
Academy
leave it to
Awards
Emma.
2014, says Ronnie in chat.
What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
a portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
by the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Hal, is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Oh gosh.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
I thought you didn't have any regrets, huh?
That's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal,
How?
I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal...
I always thought these scenes were kind of filler, but it's actually kind of establishes nicely that, like, it's going to nighttime.
Just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
It hoists, you know.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
This is the line of the century right here.
What's wrong with EE?
that line. Oh, limp hand, drop everything.
Emma?
Dead for life, road order.
Emma? Emma? Emma?
Dead for life, road order.
Answer me.
I kind of like this scene, the whoosh, whoosh. The sadness, the warriors stand by as the nerd cries. The sadness is too much to bear even for the warriors. The warriors live to fight another day, but Otacon's a loser and he doesn't cause he's a loser. That line about what's wrong with EE, I've always misunderstood it when I first played this game. I thought he was talking about what's wrong with Emma Emmerich, what's wrong with her. I'm like, isn't it obvious? She just got stabbed, she's dying. But I always misinterpreted it. I thought he was Like he was actually saying, "What's wrong with the nickname EE? Why can't I call you that? Why do you want me to call you Emma?" It's a really stupid thing that I'm always misunderstood until relatively recently.
And it went on.
By the way, I'm sorry I talked over this huge bombshell.
My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
He was having an affair with his stepmom, and his father was like, "I'm gonna jump in the pool."
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camo repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
I actually kind of like that line as
We
well.
will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
He has the impulse to like take the corpse, but he's like, that's silly.
I'm always the survivor.
Oh, survivor's guilt, you say?
Why, Wolf?
Why, Wolf? You're a sociopath woman who shot people for a living. I love you so. I love you. Why do you have to die? Same way you murder millions of people.
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway,
This is like
we're gonna have
the
to
best, the second best scene in the game.
I should be going with you.
When the three characters are walking towards the camera, and the sound of
your job. We've got ours.
You mean
this is amazing. You'll be hold on to your butts.
Wrong.
This is
Only
Michael
you
Bay
can save
shit right
those
here.
Hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
Awesome walk. Slow motion walk. Slow motion walk. And she's just gonna stay behind. Poor girl. Not like this. Okay, now, right now it's gonna be the best scene. That was the second best scene. This is the best scene, actually.
EE?
Oh, God.
Try to get as many hostages
This handshake.
out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Leave it to me.
Here it goes. And the bro hug. Ah, God. Ah! The misty eyes. The amazing camaraderie. Ah!
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
Every man has his path. Even those who are not warriors can fight. On. And continue to suck for the rest of the series.
I miss you. Al, I miss you.
It is honestly kind. I do actually like a lot. Like this is another scene I like. He's still wrecked about it. Even after the amazing handshake that's better than sex. He's just the sadness. I'm gonna flip out. And he probably never got over it. Like, all the way until MGS4. He clearly didn't get over it, as you see in MGS4.
You and me, we're the same. Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did. Emma.
Oh, I used Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it.
Scene is so like, what the fuck? If you don't know what's going on, you're like, what?
You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Dead for Black World Order. Rumbling controller, shaky everything. There you can see the silhouette. The silhouette.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna call it quits here, because I would prefer to have a fresh start. Ah. Yeah, it's past my bedtime a little bit, and I'm not gonna save because I'm gonna save. It's just gonna roll right into it. So I'm gonna save off camera. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for putting up with the weird, brand new technical issues. If I didn't have enough technical issues, now I have more ones. I'll get back tomorrow for another full 4 hours of MGS. I'm obviously gonna beat the game tomorrow. What I do with the remaining time is if I have enough time, I definitely want to play the 5th Snake Tales, which is the most amazing thing to come out of Metal Gear ever. But yeah, that's all for tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and that's the end of today's stream. Good night.